All right, so strap yourselves in, Swifties and music lovers alike, because today we're diving deep, deep, deep into the unstoppable force that is, you guessed it, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, love her, hate her, gotta respect her. The woman is a straight-up phenomenon.
Uh-huh. And we're not just going to gush about how awesome she is. Well, maybe a little,
A little bit, yeah.
but we're armed with some juicy intel, fresh from Spotify, a big award win, and of course we got to talk about the Eras Tour, right? I mean, the internet is exploding with clips.
Right, right, right.
So we're using those as kind of our jumping off points to understand how she's not just stayed relevant, but become like a full-blown empire.
Empire, yeah.
Empire.
A musical empire.
Our musical empire. Okay, so first up, Spotify's Global Top Artist of the Year. Now, I know awards, whatever.
Right.
But what does this actually say about Taylor Swift's, like, position in the industry, you know?
Well, on the surface, it's like, oh, cool, she's popular. But think about it. This is Spotify. We're talking about, like, a gazillion users, global.
Global, yeah.
And for her to be the most streamed,
Yeah.
that's a big deal.
It is, it is. Yeah, I mean, I get it's a lot of people, but I don't know, maybe I just need that visual. Like, how does she even
Yeah.
compare to other, like, the Drakes and the Adeles and the whoever's huge out there?
I mean, it's definitely, partly a numbers game. But here's the thing. Taylor's also very strategic.
Okay.
And this is where the Eras Tour comes in because, yeah, she could just churn out the hits, right? Do the stadium shows, greatest hits, done. But this tour, this is different. It's almost like, I don't know, like a history lesson on Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and the set list. Like, I saw You're on Your Own, Kid. Then I scrolled and boom, Cornelia Street. And then, whoa,
Yeah.
back to, like, Fearless era with Long Live.
And that's the genius, right? Because it appeals to the diehards,
The OGs.
the OGs who've been there since the beginning.
Right, right.
But it also ropes in all these new fans who maybe only know her recent stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, what's this? This is good, too. I got to go back and listen to all of it now.
Exactly, exactly.
So she's pulling in the new while keeping the old happy.
Mm-hmm.
But musically, how does that even work?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, mixing, like, country Taylor with, full-blown pop Taylor, isn't that jarring?
Well, she reimagines the songs. Sometimes she updates them, puts a more modern pop sound on them.
Like a remix.
Yeah, like a remix, yeah. But then other times, she strips it way back, acoustic guitar. Super raw and emotional.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. And, I mean, we're just talking music here, but you got to factor in, like, the visuals, right? I mean, from the clips I've seen, the costume changes, the whole stage design, it's like
It's like she's time traveling, yeah.
time traveling through her own career.
And visually, too. So it's not just for your ears, it's for your eyes as well.
Yeah, and I think that's really smart because it really emphasizes, like, okay, this is this era, this is that era. Even if you don't know the music, you're getting the whole picture.
You're getting a crash course in Taylor Swift history, yeah. And again, that brings us back to something we touched on earlier. The fact that, our source material even calls this out, reinvention. It seems like that's a core part of her success, wouldn't you say?
It's got to be. But isn't that a bit of a tightrope walk? I mean, how do you change as an artist, grow, all that, without alienating the fans who loved, like, the original you?
I think of it like this. It's like building a house, right?
Okay.
So you start with a solid foundation.
Uh-huh.
And for Taylor, that's her songwriting, her talent, straight up.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And also that ability she has to, like, connect with people on this, like, really deep emotional level. You know what I mean? That's her foundation. Now, as she grows, she's adding new rooms to this house, right?
Sure.
Experimenting, trying different styles, maybe even, like, architectural, I don't know, whatever.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
maybe one room's country, one room's pop, one room's, like, I don't know, dubstep Taylor? Who knows?
Dubstep Taylor, exactly. But the foundation's still there.
So strong.
It's solid. And the Eras Tour, it's like an open house.
I love that.
She's inviting everyone in to see how it all connects.
Oh, that's so smart. And you know what? Thinking bigger picture, this isn't just about Taylor Swift. It's about anyone who creates. I mean, whether you're a musician or writer or whatever, staying true to yourself, but also being open to grow, trying new things. I don't know. It's inspiring.
It is.
So, yeah, whether you're like a hardcore Swiftie or just kind of dipping your toe in the Taylor Swift pool, pay attention to this because there are lessons here. It's
Right, done.
lessons we can all learn from. So what stands out to you? What else might be fueling this, like, unstoppable Taylor Swift train? Think about it. We'll see you on our next deep dive.